Hey everyone, I'm back. So last time we left off, we were exploring the swamp. We saw some people who were looking for Auntie Ethel because she apparently kidnapped their sister. And the way she took off, teleporting away, implies they may be right about her. I've also acquired a condition called flesh rot. I, I'm not sure quite how I got it, but I think it was from a trap. But I need to roll, and I've already made a few rolls every time this counter reaches 0 to get rid of this condition, which gives me vulnerability to damage and disadvantage on ability checks. Not good. I also have Bloodless, -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks, because I let Astarion feed on me last night. Oh, Astarion is a vampire, by the way. Surprise! And surprisingly, I hadn't noticed this. We have Vampire Bite now as a bonus action, which sucks the blood from a living creature to regain hit points. Fail the check again. I need a 15. Yep. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. So I can heal Astarion with this one. And is replenished on short rest. Okay. We are approaching the location where we found out from the scroll we took from Kagha's room. There was a meeting set up between her and a mysterious someone, likely a shadow druid. So we're going to take a look. Let's make sure to bring in our raven. Going in there with flesh rot isn't ideal, but oh. Ancient Mud Imp. Alright. Wood Woad. Ancient Mud Imp, Ancient Mud Imp, Wood Woad. This is more than I expected. Death Burst Force. When the Mephit dies, it explodes with a force that deals 2 to 12 force damage to all creatures within 2 meters. On a successful save, the creatures still take half damage. So we want to kill them at a distance. Resistant to poison. Immune to poison, in fact. Woodwood, vulnerable to fire, makes sense. Resistant to bludgeoning and piercing. Magic Club. In the Woodwood's hand, this common branch becomes magical and lands an additional 3 to 12 bludgeoning damage. Opportunity attack, Natch, and regeneration. The Woodwood regains 10 points if it walks through a vine surface, unless it recently took fire damage. And it's got 16 AC. Big deal. Okay, let's start slowly. Let's just go all out on this one. Miss, of course. Now, if we bring quote up, to the thingy. We can't, actually. Next up, Will.
Fleet of foot.
Yeah, for once, we actually hit him. Oh, they can summon more methods. Young Mud Method, 12.
Let's spill some blood. Yes.
Miss again. This fight's starting off great, by the way. Now, because we don't want to get close, let's switch to our bow. And let's give tier protection to someone. I don't think we're gonna win this one. There's way too many of them. And they're all very high level.
On the victor's path.
Okay, that's one down. Could be worse. Yeah, these guys are the ones I'm most worried about. Another miss. Misses galore. Oh, we can actually blind these guys.
Battle freezes the fearless.
Oh, we can actually hurt the others with it.
Let's have some fun.
Very nice. That was important. We really needed to break that regeneration. Okay. Let's drink a potion. We can't quite make it. But we can hit from here. If we don't miss, that is. Now, we're going to find out. Can Blader actually hit someone in this fight? Can he? Will he actually be able to? I can't wait to find out. Let's brace. Okay. And we jellyfish teleport over here. That will give us some height. Yeah, we're in a good position here. And we can burn a bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on this one.
Victor's path.
He's regenerating again. Fine. Let's try and use fire. Huh. Not ideal. We're going to have to toss an alchemist's thingy. We have really no choice. Hmm? Oh, I completely failed to hit the wood world. It's still regenerating. Amazing. Immune to burning? Why? Okay. It's got muddy. So it can't. It's resistant to fire damage now. And can't become burning. Okay, let's be careful. What else can we take in this? Oh, we can take Potion of Speed. We've got 5 of them. It's fine. That'll let us take another action. Although we've already used our reaction. If we kill this Mephit here, Will is done for. It's tempting, but well, he'll likely die anyway. So maybe we instead focus on those methods. Now, with all of them gathered in one place, attacking them like this is just too tempting. Let the punch go through. How bad can it be? That must have been the fire damage. Killed them. Because of the burning. I could kill him now, but that's gonna hurt. I'll instead have a healing potion. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I would really like to kill this guy. That didn't kill anyone. How predictable. And he's regenerating. Of course he is. Can't target elementals or plants. Great. I just got a new ability and I can't use it. Okay, so let's think about this. This guy is right next to Karlach, so I can hit him with a sneak attack. Miss. That's about the best I can do. Great, that worked. That's one less enemy to worry about. I only have hasten for one more turn. I gotta make it count. No reaction on this turn. This guy isn't leaving. But I also want to use my reaction. And this guy's got Hunter's Mark. So we're gonna go on him. Good. Good. That was good damage. Muddy. Right. Okay, let's do something risky. That didn't pay off.
Put him up.
Ooh. Down to 1 HP. And unfortunately, next turn, Blader can't act. Why? Hey, didn't I get to use my shield? Why the heck have I been saving it then? Okay. I'm back. Let's try and get this guy. Still alive. Drat. And then now Karlak has Muddy. Let's try Reckless Attack.
Amicus animatus. Have to keep going.
At least I'm now free of flesh rot.
Take you. Sharp as ever.
Don't burn yourself.
All right. What now? Take you.
I can't take much more.
Well,
Don't waste the step.
don't walk near the caustic brine, please. We're all pretty banged up. Let's level up. At long last. Feels like it's been ages since we've leveled up. Gain the passive, replace spell, new feat available. Optionally change the swarm you're bonded with. And no, I'll stick with the jellyfish. I like the jellyfish. I'm also happy with my current spells. Choose a feat from the list below. Proficiency with weapons sounds nice. Ooh, sharpshooter. Your ranged weapon attacks do not receive penalties from high ground rules. Ranged weapon attacks with weapons you are proficient with. You have a -5 penalty to their attack roll, but deal an additional 10 damage. You can toggle this on or off. So more damage, less chance to hit. Well, look at this one. When you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strength modifier is added to the damage and attack rolls an additional time. That sounds super strong. Tough. Your hit point maximum increases by 2 for every level you have gained. That's also very good. Warcaster. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You can also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. Cool. Sentinel. When an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. Target ally must not have the Sentinel feat. This is only for melee weapons. And Shield Master is only for, well, anyone who uses shield. Skill looks pretty good. Spell Sniper. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. This sounds like something that's more suitable for mages. Ritual Caster. You learn 2 ritual spells of your choice. I don't know about that. Resilient. You increase an ability by 1 to a maximum of 20 and gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. When attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. You can also make an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. Performer. You gain musical instrument proficiency and your charisma increases by 1. Definitely not. Moderately armored. You gain proficiency with medium armor and shields, and your strength or dexterity increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Mobile. Your movement speed increases and difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you won't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. I'll definitely keep this one in mind. Maybe for someone else. When you wear medium armor, it doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks. The bonus to armor class you can maintain from your dexterity modifier also becomes 3 instead of 2. It's already plus 3. I want to make it plus 4. So, no. Martial Adept. You learn 2 maneuvers from the Battlemaster subclass and gain a superiority die to fuel. You regain expanded superiority dice after a short or long rest. Magic Initiate, Wizard. You learn 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the Wizard spell list. You can cast a level 1 spell once per long rest. Your spellcasting ability for all 3 spells is Intelligence. Nope. Again, but Warlock and spellcasting ability Charisma. Definitely no. Sorcerer, Charisma. Druid, Wisdom. Possibly. That's something to consider. Cleric, Wisdom. Bard, Charisma. Mage Slayer. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throws against it. You can use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Enemies you hit have disadvantage on concentration saving throws. Lucky! You gain 3 luck points, which you can use to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, or to make an enemy reroll their attack rolls. Lightly armored. You gain armor proficiency with light armor. I already have proficiency with light armor. Heavily armored, same thing, heavy armor. Great weapon master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. Attacks with melee weapons you are proficient with and are wielding in both hands can deal an additional 10 damage at the cost of a -5 attack roll penalty. Elemental Adept, your spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. When you cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. Durable. Your constitution increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. You regain full hit points each time you take a short rest. That sounds very good. You gain advantage on perception checks made to detect hidden objects and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. You gain resistance to the damage dealt by traps. Dual wielder. You can use two-weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light. And you gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. You cannot dual wield two-handed weapons, of course. Defensive duelist. When attacked while wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing the attack to miss. Crossbow expert. When you make crossbow attacks within melee range, the attack rolls do not have disadvantage. Your piercing shot also inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long. Charger. You gain Charger, weapon attack, and Charger, shove. What is this? Deal more damage. Charge forward and slam your weapon into the first enemy in your way. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Charge forward and shove the first enemy in your way. Your chances depend on your athletics and are higher if you are hidden or invisible. So none of these require a short rest, but they consume both an action and a bonus action. Athlete. Your strength or dexterity increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. When you are prone, standing up uses significantly less movement. Your jump distance also increases by 50%. Alert. You gain a +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Actor. Your charisma increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Your proficiency bonus is also doubled for deception and performance checks. Ability improvement. You increase one ability by 2 or two abilities by 1 to a maximum of 20. Now, hold on a bit. Is this the only way to gain ability points? Because my build kinda had it planned that I'd just automatically be gaining ability points. Like in Neverwinter Nights. But it seems like that's not the case. Let me pick up my phone, check this really quick. Okay, yeah, no. We gotta... This is how you get more ability points. So we gotta pick carefully. I'm leaning sharpshooter, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with something more simple, like tough for extra HP. No, I'll go sharpshooter. Okay. He also gets a feat. Let's pick a cantrip. Hmm. We can't use Eldritch Blast at close range. That's a fact. So maybe taking Booming Blade isn't a bad idea. It is just a cantrip. So yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Shadow Blade. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2 to 16 psychic damage until long rest. That sounds very good. Or I take Charm Person. Now let's go with this one. Okay, now feet. Spell Sniper sounds very good for mages. Does this also work for Eldritch Blast? Yep, it says it. Apparently, it does work. Neat. Okay, so we have a new cantrip as well. Thorn Whip. Pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. I'm not so sure about that. Let's go with Firebolt to give him more elemental variety. Then again, Shocking Grasp. The target cannot use reactions. This spell has advantage on creatures with metal armor. Making it so that someone can't use a reaction sounds pretty good. Or let's go Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost is cool. Astarion next. So new spell. Charm Person. And for you, Dual Wielder. Defensive Duelist and Dual Wielder sound very good for him. All she gets is a new feat. but that's fine. Let's go Great Weapon Master. And now, short rest.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
Open up.
Mud Mephit Wing. This will let us make an elixir of poison resistance. Eventually. Only the ancient methods remained. The bodies of the young ones were summoned disappeared. Hello? Woodwood Shield. Wood's Ensnaring Strike, level 1 Conjuration Shield. And with her arm, the Dryad linked a man who had once been her lover, and once of flesh and bone. Now his flesh was bark, and his bone heartwood. In his eyes a feverish love still blazed, like 1,000 fireflies in a spring meadow. Gives Wode's Ensnaring Strike. That reminds me, Will can't use shields, can he? Wait. It looks like he can. I had no idea. I thought warlocks couldn't use shields. All this time and I had no idea.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Well,
Time to
well,
press ahead.
better late than never, right? As you may have noticed, you're not watching the playthrough of a genius here.
Must be the tree from the note to Kagha. What's that cleft there?
Let's see what we have here. Letter to Kagha. Kagha, Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory. Archdruid Aelis. Baldur. That's the companion from Baldur's Gate 1 that we then killed in Baldur's Gate 2. Spoilers, by the way. I've actually never taken there. Then again, I have only played through Baldur's Gate 1 a few times. The Sparkle Hands. Conductive Strikes. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges. Effective Transmitter. While imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. This sounds like it would pair well with that other item I found, so let's send it to Lae'zel. It's been a minute since we've talked to our companions. Let's see if they have anything to say.
Well met.
Yes?
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Okay, calm down, buddy. I'm not gonna turn you over to them. I don't even know where they are. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
All right. So the thing I'm gathering here is that the blood needs to be fresh, straight off the neck. I mean, if they just bleed a bit somewhere and then you scoop it up and drink it, it doesn't count. Otherwise, it would happen a lot more often. So about you biting me?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I just need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included.
Of course, no point.
And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Yeah, no point in letting it go to waste. Okay, glad we could agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
I mean, if he's really only going to go after enemies that we have to kill anyway, I'm fine with that. But it sounds to me like he's thinking of pushing the boundaries. Like going after innocent people, and then if I confront him, he's going to be like, oh, well, it was just this one time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I hope it doesn't come to that. But if it does, I'm really gonna have to put my foot down. Or up his ass.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh, I love these. Who knows what kind of treasure we're gonna get this time? Potion of Glorious Vaulting. Sounds neat. A lot of food and money. Good. We always need food. Ah, dang.
Ah, my finger.
So those, I think I figured out what causes those. open wounds. It's trying to interact with those barb bull rushes. I should have someone with a big con.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
A big con score. Try it. Or sleight of hand,
No time to rest.
rather. Like Astarion.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Doesn't seem like there's anything this way. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, now I have to deal with that.
What's inside?
Let me take a look at the map. Going further this way seems like a bad idea. Let's head back up to the Blighted Village. Get this Kagha business dealt with. I never learn, do I? Oh, before I forget,
The pride of the gate.
let's use Shadowblade. Nice. 3 to 17. That's definitely a good weapon. And let's summon the Imp yet again.
No one back home will ever believe this. Should mind my step.
Let's go up to the Blighted Village and use the teleport. Oh, collapsed burrow. What's up with that? Nothing. By the way, how many XP until the next level? 3,677. It's gonna be a while. But I'm feeling more confident.
Here we go.
Knock knock. Open sesame.
Keep your blades up, children.
I was trying to help.
Now, what do we do? Do we just confront Kagha directly with this evidence, or do we go to other people, talk to them?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ah, Olodan. That was the name in the letter. So is Olodan like a messenger? Olodan has sent word. No, he's intelligent. It must be a shapeshift druid. So they were sneaking over here this whole time.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the shadow druids.
What?
Yep, they were shadow druids in disguise. I did wonder why those rats were just scurrying about. Ooh, I like what she's wearing.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Raph. It explains everything.
What's in there? Cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Oliden speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Oliden.
Well, Bloodless is gonna give me a penalty on this. Persuasion. The shadows won't save you. They'll corrupt you. Stop this while you can. $15. Oh boy. Oh wow. Nice.
No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Kagha's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
I have to do more of them. Let's try history. Maybe it won't be too hard. Oh, it's an easy one. Fantastic. And I get a 20 that I don't need.
Kagha eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. In darkest hour a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
Or you would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Okay, so there was no talking them down. Just Kagha. Is there some high ground I can take? I don't like these odds. They said I could turn off. Passives. Here. Yeah. Still, dealing an additional 10 damage is pretty big. But they're all level 5. Let's do our best. We're probably gonna miss, but yeah. I'll provoke an attack of opportunity. I can't switch to Karlak either, because she's not the next one on. Okay, let's feed on this guy. And we get happy. Starian's vampiric hunger has been temporarily sated. +1 to all attack rolls, vampiric attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Good. Good. It is a pity that we have to use the bonus action as well if we want to attack with both weapons. And this guy has Bloodless now. Moonbeam. Kagha is level 5 too. She's the strongest person in the room. Very glad that we have her on our side then. Oh, Pindal is here. And he was the first one attacked by the Shadow Druids. Poor guy. Oh yeah, I forgot about the wolf. Get him. You're on my side now. Lacerate, maybe? No, let's go Pommel Strike. Yeah. If he tries to move now, he didn't. Would have provoked an attack of opportunity. Oh, right. They're druids, they can wild shape. Well, we've got this blade. Let's make good use of it. Oh, and we can use Wode's Ensnaring Strike as well. Right, Wild Shape basically gives you an extra HP bar. That's why he was back at full health. But once we kill his Wild Shape, he'll go back to his normal form. And his HP should be back to what it was. Okay. Let's hit this guy. Ah. Damn it. Sometimes I feel like my main character is the most useless in this party. And Olodan has also transformed. Because of course she has. Why wouldn't she? Let's do a flourish to kill this wild shape. And then we can do a sneak attack. Almost dead, but not quite. Oh. You take damage even if you pass... Oh, okay. Moonbeam. It's not just initial damage. Trying to pass through the moonbeam gets you hurt. Okay. I didn't know that. Goodbye, Crow. Ah, crying out loud. I don't... Why is this so difficult? Look out for the moonbeam. I've got no bonus actions. I'm not going to be able to get close to her. And I knocked her out of wild shape. Fantastic.
Yes,
Go for the throat.
Finish her off, Kagha. You've mostly hurt yourself. More than anything. Oh. Pindle died. That's a shame.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Poor Findle. He just has no luck.
No traps, please.
Stopping the ritual was the right thing to do.
You will face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever the Tree Father's judgment, I will accept it in full.
Moving ahead.
You have saved Kagha from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Hey, no problem. I was just looking out for the refugees.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
What happens now?
I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Sure, no problem. How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full.
But she wasn't the leader, Halsin was. They moved very fast when Halsin was gone, it seems. Or what? It seems this had been going on for a while, but Halsin only went missing recently, so they must have had some plan to get rid of him in the meantime.
The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Oh, you like me now.
I see it on your face. You hate me. And I don't blame you.
I do not hate you. I am ashamed at how far I let your machinations spread.
Yeah, you guys got a lot to talk about. So, okay. She's going to stand trial. She's willing to subject herself to it. Good. And Nettie.
I hear you brought Kagha back from the brink. My thanks. But what about your other mission? Any word on Master Halsin?
No, not yet.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
Alright, we should go and tell Zevlor. He'll be happy to hear this. And then we'll switch up our team. Bench our current players because they need a rest. And we'll bring in the B team. Technically, this is the B team. Everyone else is the A team.
Something good here, I hope.
It's hard to know where you're going when the textures haven't popped in yet. But I think I'm going in the right direction.
Seems simple enough.
Zevlor.
By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kagha's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly, Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
Nice guy, Zevlor.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path...
Hellrider's Pride. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. These will go to Shadowheart. Speaking of, let's head to camp.
How can I help?
What do you make of having a vampire in our
We
camp?
all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Huh. Succinct. Join me, please.
I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Of course. Take Karlach's place.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
I like that everyone levels up, whether they were in the party or not.
Well met.
He's got nothing new to say. That's fine.
What can I do you for?
Yes.
Let's get going. Always room for more.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
You can take Astarion's place.
Lead the way then.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Take Will's place.
Well chosen.
Now, you can equip this one and this one. What's this? Fleet Fingers. Once per turn, after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. I guess I'll send this to Karlak. I didn't know I still had these.
Seek and you shall find me.
Let's learn some spells. Old person. Which one is this? Detect thoughts. Okay. Let's level you up now. You get a new feat. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks decreases by 3 while you're wearing heavy armor. I don't know about that. I mean, this sounds like something that would be good in the early game. But in later game, like, we will just be facing a ton of enemies with magical weapons, won't they? I guess against enemies with no weapons, it still counts as good. Maybe instead we go Shield Master? I'd like to try this charger thing. Yeah, let's go. Why not? Okay, first off, can't trip. Let's go Bursting Sinew. Maybe this one will be fun to use at some point. Oh. Summon a floating spectral weapon that attacks your enemies alongside you. I would really like to take Bless and Spiritual Weapon. Spiritual Weapon sounds pretty good. Now, feet. Let's try... Warcaster, so that it's easier to maintain concentration spells. Why not, friends? Maybe I'll find a use for that spell. Web. I'll take web. And blur. Oh. So I can only pick one elemental. I think I'll go spell sniper as well. Oh, I can give him Eldritch Blast as well. That's neat.
What to do?
And we're done. Leaving camp.
These boots have seen everything. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, so that was a very good outcome to that quest. Kagha learned a lesson. The tieflings are no longer in danger of being kicked out. The only bad thing is that Findle died. Poor Findle.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Bold. Okay. We've been playing for a while. We're gonna leave it here. I hope you're enjoying it. I am. Next up, I think we're going to go see the Git Yankee at long last. We're level 4 now. We should be able to handle them. So then, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.